I guess it works. I don't know. This live video thing really weirds me out, and especially when people actually start watching, because then, like, if you've never done it before and you're doing it on your phone, your screen just goes. And if you are easily distracted, rather like a squirrel like me, it's really hard to concentrate. So, like, if I just go like this, then I'm just like, oh, don't pay attention. So anyways, I just had this really cool realization while I was talking with Joe McVean, who's helping me out with, like, my business idea. And it's a lot of fun because, like, business idea, I don't like that term because it feels like it's depreciating what I want to do. Like, what I want to do is I want to change the world, or at least give people the tools to change the world by being themselves, by giving them permission to be themselves. Me growing up in, in the church that I grew up in, with the background that I came from, with the college that I went to, I was never allowed to actually be myself. I had to keep checking this huge list of do's and don'ts, and even if you're not doing this, make sure other people don't think you're doing this. And this massive checklist of things designed to keep me in check, and which ultimately kept me from being me. I couldn't actually be me. Sure, I could be my perky personality, but I was never allowed to fully express myself. I always had this constant monologue in the back of my head. What's so-and-so going to think of it? What's my pastor going to think of it? What is my best friend going to think of it? What is my family going to think of me doing this? And never once did it boil down to, what does God want me to do? If you're a Christian, if you're religious, that's the question, right? What am I here to do? What does God want me to do? If you are not a Christian and you are not religious, then forget that. Then just ask, what am I here to do? Right? It's the same question. You can ask it in multiple ways. And maybe if you're not Christian, but like you're spiritual, then what does the universe have me do? The way you word it doesn't matter. If you need to word it a certain way for yourself, awesome. Do it that way. But ask yourself that question. What do I need to do? Some people call it being in purpose. When you are in purpose, you go straight for whatever it is you feel you're called to do. And you don't let anyone stop you. You don't let anyone distract you. You don't let the patter in the back of your head, what's my pastor going to think? What's my family going to think? You don't listen to that because they don't have the same purpose as you do, right? My algebra teacher, doesn't matter what she thinks of what I'm doing. Her purpose in life is to teach me to love algebra, and she did a fine job of that. She also instilled a lot of wonderment for the world inside of me, and a lot of things that have nothing whatsoever to do with algebra. And even though I was homeschooled and watched this on a video, I connected with her because she was in her purpose. She was doing what she knew she was called to do in this life, and she was making a massive difference in people who were watching it years after she'd filmed the videos. And so I realized I got in my purpose. I'm here to help people accept themselves. I'm here to help people release those fears of what other people have to worry about them. I'm here to tell you, whoever's watching this, if you've made it this far and you haven't shut the computer off going, oh my God, he's just rambling. I'm here to help you and to just be a person to tell you in your life, if no one else is going to tell you this, you can do what you need to do. In fact, you need to do what you feel inside you have to do. It doesn't matter what your family's going to think of you. It doesn't matter what your teachers or your pastor or your relatives or whomever is going to think of you, because you are called to that purpose. Doesn't matter what they think, because it's not their life. It's your life. And imagine for a moment how amazing it would be if you just stepped into that. I'm realizing that once I started going, you know what? I'm going to do this. People are going to think I'm crazy. People are going to think I'm insane. I've gone off the deep end. I'm using verbiage that nobody in my background would accept. Oh, the universe has a purpose for me. Oh, Alex has just gone woo-woo. He's off the deep end. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Because I feel alive doing this. And a cool thing that'll happen when you do that is you'll start to feel alive in other areas of your life too. So what's going on in my life right now? Why am I so freaking stoked? I just started dancing a month ago. Something that terrified the living daylights out of me for my entire life. I just started dancing a month ago. And now I'm taking private lessons from one person. I'm going to group classes with another individual to learn a different style of dance altogether. I can do the basic steps for tango, foxtrot, Viennese waltz, bachata, salsa. I don't think I've gotten to mambo yet. I can do all of these dances in a month, which I never believed was possible. And doing it makes me feel so alive. And I'm going to be on April 6th doing a performance at the Viva Dance Studio on East 38th Street in Cleveland, Ohio. And one of the original, I don't know how they're related, but someone from Dancing with the Stars, like the first couple seasons, is going to be there critiquing and judging. And I am mind blown. If you told me that I would be dancing for someone who was in any way, shape, or form involved with Dancing with the Stars 2 months ago, that I'd be doing that, I'd laugh at you and say, you are crazy. That sounds glorious, but you're crazy. It's happening. It's happening. We went over and started choreographing it tonight. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. Yes, I will post the video once I get my grubby little hands on it once it's done. I'm stoked. But that didn't happen until I started doing this. Until I decided, until Joe said, hey, how about you make a Facebook Live video? And I did it. Until I decided I've got something to share with the world, and I'm going to do it. I don't know how. I don't know what's going to come of it, but I need to do this thing. So my encouragement for you, and the whole reason I'm making this video, is when you get in touch with your purpose, when you get in touch with what you're here to do, other things in life are going to come along, and it'll be amazing. Yes, you're going to run into roadblocks. You are going to feel exhausted. You are going to lose sleep. You're going to have difficulties. But you'll find that that purpose overrides it. And that purpose is going to help you push through it. Even when you fall down, if you can get back up and get right back on that bicycle and keep trying, or get right back on that dance floor and keep trying after you stepped on someone's toes, it's insane. So anyways, I haven't been on Facebook for nearly a week. I'm sorry if I haven't gotten to comments or posts from my prior videos and stuff, or my wall. Facebook has not been a big priority for me. Sleep, dance, this, and my kids have been. So, sorry, not sorry, actually. I'm not sorry, because those are my priorities right now. Anyhow, I'm going to shut this off, because not much else is coming to mind at the moment. If you've watched this far, thank you. And you have an awesome week. It's Monday. Yeah, have an awesome rest of your week. Where's the end button on this? This is the best part. How do I stop this video? There it is.